government. Are they a market? No? Someone said no? Yeah. Governments are clearly a market. There's an exchange. A government is often paying an incubator to deliver government what it wants. Government's wants and needs are different to entrepreneurs. But most incubators certainly get public funding or donor funding to start. Many get ongoing government funding. That has to be a market you think about as well. Because if you don't give government what they want, you might be good with your entrepreneurs, but if you're not giving government what they want, what's going to happen? Your funding is going to go. That's happened in numerous cases. Incubators started with donor funding, government funding. Funding dries up. Incubator fails. The incubator has not been consciously addressing strategically and tactically the needs of government, which is a market. Many incubators, other incubators, want to get off government funding as soon as possible so they can focus more on just the entrepreneurs. That leads to sustainability, which is a whole other part of this training program we're not going through today. So, markets have changed. Customer evolution and transformation. This has changed. In the 70s and 80s, groups of customers. These were passive. Late 80s, transactions with individuals. 90s, bondings with individuals. This is called building relationships. These were still passive customers. Now, it's customers co-creating value. Active customers. Where we'll talk of incubators. Well, we'll talk about any business where a business co-creates value with its customers. Give me some very popular, common examples of that have been very successful recently in terms of businesses.
Boeing 787.
Boeing 787. Yeah, that probably is, yes. It's not the one I'd have thought of, but the Boeing 787, Boeing have been actually developing this with their customers, the airlines. The ones in my head were YouTube, Facebook. All the value is there. The Web 2.0 space. That is all creating value with your customers. YouTube, who puts the videos up? The customers. In incubators, there's a question I'll ask you in an exercise to think about how incubators can do this. I'll ask you now, how can incubators co-create value with their customers? Can we get some mics? We'll need to get these, we should get this mic, this recorded.